He is Stephen A. Smith. He is Bob Myers. He is Michael Wilbon. And joining us for our stint in Boston here from the New York Knicks, it is Josh Hart.
Hey.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
No, thanks for having me.
It's only right that we're talking about clutch time and clutch players, because do y'all know who is the best plus-minus in these playoffs in this postseason? It would be one Mr. Josh Hart. Right behind him is Jason Tatum. Yeah, plus 21. Tatum is a plus 20. But when you're looking at these two teams, who do you trust more in the clutch, Josh?
Got to go with Dallas.
Okay.
Luka and Kyrie, they are the best closers in the game. Dallas, Boston, crunch time, I'm not too sure. I'm not sold on yet, but with a couple minutes left in the game, I'm giving Luka and Kyrie the ball and making them go make plays.
Well, first of all, I am honored to have you on this set, my brother. Thank you so much for the job you did for the New York. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Here's the deal. The answer to this question is easily Luka and Kyrie. Jaylen Brown has a clutch gene. We've seen him step up in the clutch. Derek White has a clutch gene. We've seen him step up in the clutch. And, of course, we've seen Jason Tatum have some big moments. But Kyrie and Luka is just on another level. Kyrie's a champion. We know he's got one of the biggest shots. Sorry, Bob. One of the biggest shots in NBA history. Game 7.
When did that happen?
NBA championship. 2016 to be exact. When he overcome a 3-1 deficit in Cleveland. But the bottom line is this. Luka is something special to behold as well. Easy question to answer. We got to give respect where it's due to Boston in terms of their capability. But the resume belongs to Dallas.
You know what's cool to be in here and look up at those banners?
Yeah.
And this franchise is known for having people who were the greatest in crunch time, right? Over a period of decades. And you wonder, it's fair to wonder, Bob, if Tatum and Brown are going to join them. Are they going to put something up there that says we were as good in the clutch as everybody who came before us and created the identity that this franchise has?
Well, they may not have a better time. But whoever did the set, I appreciate the trophy being right in front of me. Because that's where it should be. Not over here. Anybody, I'm just kidding you.
No question.
But listen,
No question, it's true.
Clutch time this postseason, Celtics 4-0. They've got a plus 44 net efficiency, which this is where the numbers can kind of throw you off. Because I agree with what Josh said. That the Mavericks are 6-3, only plus 1.6. But in a close game, if I'm the Celtics right now in that locker room, I'm saying we do not want this to be a close game. Do not let this be a close game. And for people, you just don't want to get in a close game with two guys like Luka and Kyrie. But the real question in this series for me is, can Dallas keep it close? Because Boston has a really good team and a very versatile team offensively and defensively.
They got an elite team. They've been elite, no doubt about it. We got to wonder about Kristaps Porzingis, how healthy he's going to be, assuming he's going to play, of course. But then I look at it from this perspective. And listen, it's not just about what you do. It's about who you do it against.
Yep.
You went, listen, you in the first round, you're going up against Miami without Jimmy Butler, okay? In the conference finals, obviously, you go up against the Indiana Pacers team that would challenge defensively, and then Halliburton gets hurt, okay? We've seen the Boston Celtics not really have that tough of a role when you compare it to what Dallas has had to go up against. So I look at that, and I take that into consideration, Bob.
Can I ask Josh, if you were in this series, right, and you were switched out onto Luka, Kyrie, Tatum, Brown, which guy scares you the most?
Luka than Kyrie. Luka with just his physicality, his ability to get his shot wherever.
Right.
And then next is Kyrie. Kyrie has, all the tricks in the bag. So those two guys, I'm guarding them one-on-one late game situation. I'm looking back. I'm looking around for help.
But usually when you're looking at who has the best player on the floor, and in this case, I think we would all lean toward Luka Doncic as being that best player. Oftentimes you say, okay, that's the team that has the edge. That's the team, the best player on the floor, that's the team that has the edge. But in this case, Michael Wilbon, we're not necessarily saying that.
I'm starting to.
Oh.
I'm starting to lean that way. And look, all season long, I thought that Jason Tatum, until, I don't know, late March, was that person. We all have, Hall of Fame MVP ballots.
Yep.
And it was Tatum until it wasn't.
Exactly.
And so that you have the best player on the court, and I think we think it's Luka. Lean. Malika, lean.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them down, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA, it's